everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Atlanta, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And of course, Charlotte, they're 5 spots behind them.
Checking out Atlanta, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now here's Johnson. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And Young the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Now here's Ball. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick-and-roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Here's Risache. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Risache. And here comes the break. Miller finds Bridges. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Just over a minute and a half in. Young against Ball. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, B.A. Playoff success has eluded. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Pure from three-point range.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Capella, pass to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. It's Daniels with a drive. Banked it in off the glass.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Here's Charlotte. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Yes, it's good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
On the wing man. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Diabate. Capella with a block. And he's able to get it back. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Screen by Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 from Ball. Can't get it to drop. The Hawks leading. Hunter passes to Young. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Young's got 5 points.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Here's Ball. He takes it in. And Ball throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Trey Mann, also Seth Curry out there, Josh Green out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Salon in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Pass to Okongwu, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And they're a solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And this team embodies a never-give-up attitude. This is especially evident on the offensive glass, where they know how to keep plays alive and score off second-chance opportunities. Here's Mann. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Screen by Gibson. For 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Okongwu. That one's good from the corner. Okongwu's got his first bucket in this one.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Bogdanovich against Curry. Now Mann. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. In the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and the Hawks making a change here. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. The three from Hall. Oh, cashes one in from distance.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. For the Hornets, Bridges, he's checked in for Gibson. Green comes in for Martin. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Mann. Minute 32 left in the second period. Pass to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Here's Capella. And that one's drained from the low block. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Ball looks over the floor. Rebounded by Johnson.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And he makes the first.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Capella hits them both. 51 seconds left to play in the half. Miller left side. Pass to Ball. Shoots over Young. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
There's Young with the three. And Atlanta misses again. Charlotte leading by 3. Miller, the pass to Ball. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Hawks, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Capella in at the center spot. Pass to Risache. There's a screen. Back to Daniels. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Daniels has got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with a prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Risache. Green covering. Johnson a screen on Green. Goes up on the wing. Risache, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Bridges finds ball. Shot clock at 5. Ball's doubled. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Capella. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Bridges misses. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Risache, hounded by Ball. Johnson a screen on Ball. The three from Risache. Hits the three-pointer. Risache's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Capella, screen on Miller to the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got 8 points.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Gibson's checked in for Diabate. Martin comes in for Green. Curry, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside man. Bridges outside. The three ball. Rebounded by Johnson.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Here's a Kongwu. Off target with a jump hook. Charlotte trailing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with it. Bogdanovich from long range. That one is off. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Cody Martin, Trey Mann out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Salon in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Shot is good by Nance.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Screen by Gibson. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out, and he knocks the jumper down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hunter. Nance outside. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Nance has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside man. Hunter with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Martin. And here's Curry. "18 feet out, and he nails that one right through the heart. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game, and Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Capella. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Young against ball. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Young against ball. Up top, Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
The Hawks lead by 6. Pass to Young. Capella, screen on ball. Step back shot. Young can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
13 feet out. Ball in the paint.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Here's Young. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Miller, pass to Ball. There's a screen over Young. Ball no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and missing Misses like that are the reason why.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Young, the pass to Daniels. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so they foul intentionally.
Miles Bridges. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Dyson Daniels taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
On offense, here are the Hornets. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.